Be honest with me, Lisa. How many times did you hit the snooze button on your alarm clock this morning?
Oh, no, you are putting me on the spot right at the beginning. Okay, I will be honest. I hit the snooze button 3 times today. I was so sleepy.
3 times. That means you stayed in bed for an extra 30 minutes.
I know. It is a terrible habit. But the bed was just so warm and comfortable. What about you? Did you jump right out of bed with a big smile?
Definitely not a big smile, but I did get up right away. I have a golden retriever named Buster, and he does not have a snooze button. At exactly 6:30 every morning, he jumps on my bed and licks my face until I wake up.
That is the cutest alarm clock in the world. I wish I had a puppy to wake me up.
It is cute, but it is also very wet. Anyway, hello everyone, and welcome to Daily English Loop. I'm Alex.
And I am Lisa. We are so happy you are joining us today. If you want to learn natural, everyday English, you are in the exact right place.
That's right. Today, we're starting a brand new series on the podcast. It's all about how we live our normal daily lives. And what better place to start than the very beginning of the day? Today, we're talking about morning routines.
I love this topic. How you start your morning can really change your whole day. Before we get into all the details, if you are a new listener, please make sure to subscribe to Daily English Loop. We have new audio lessons every week to help you improve your English listening skills.
And if you find today's chat helpful, please leave us a like and share this episode with your classmates or friends who are also studying English. It really helps our channel grow so we can keep making these free lessons for you.
Exactly. Okay, Alex, let's talk about the morning. You already told us that Buster, the dog, wakes you up at 6:30. What is the very next thing you do?
After I push the dog off my face, I put on my slippers and walk directly to the kitchen. I do not look at my phone, I do not check my email, and I don't even look in the mirror. I go straight to my coffee machine. I need coffee before my brain can start working.
You are definitely a coffee addict. I always see you with a mug in the studio.
It is true. I love a dark, strong roast. I use a French press to make it. It takes a few minutes, so while the coffee is brewing, I open the back door to let Buster out into the yard. Then I finally drink my first cup of coffee in total silence. It's my favorite part of the day. What about you, Lisa? You finally wake up after hitting snooze 3 times. Then what?
Well, I use my phone as my alarm, but I use a special app. It does not make a loud, angry beeping sound. Instead, it plays the sound of birds singing and water flowing. It is very gentle.
That sounds very peaceful. I think Buster's barking is a little less peaceful.
Once I'm finally out of bed, I walk to the kitchen, but I do not drink coffee. I drink a big mug of hot water with fresh lemon squeezed into it.
Hot water and lemon? Why do you drink that?
It is very good for your stomach, and it wakes up your body gently. Plus, it hydrates you after a long night of sleep. While I drink my lemon water, I sit on the floor and do about 10 minutes of stretching and yoga.
That is incredibly healthy. I'm impressed. I tried to do yoga in the morning once. I sat on the floor, closed my eyes to breathe, and I accidentally fell back asleep.
You have to keep moving. That's the trick. I do some simple stretches to touch my toes and loosen my shoulders. It makes me feel so much better. After my stretching, I take a quick hot shower to really wake up.
I shower in the evenings, so my mornings are a little faster. After my coffee, I have to make breakfast. For me, breakfast needs to be fast. I usually make a giant smoothie.
A smoothie is a great idea. You just put everything in a blender, right? What goes into the Alex Special smoothie?
Exactly. It's so easy. I put in a frozen banana, a huge handful of green spinach, some peanut butter, and a little bit of oat milk. I blend it all up until it's smooth. I can drink it from a cup while I'm walking around the house getting dressed.
Spinach in the morning? You are healthier than you look, Alex.
Hey, I have to get my vegetables somehow. How about you? Are you a big breakfast person?
I am. I need real food in the morning. I really love making a yogurt bowl. I use thick Greek yogurt and I put a lot of fresh fruit on top. Right now, I am loving sliced strawberries and blueberries. Then I add some crunchy granola and a big spoon of honey.
That sounds like a dessert. I might have to try that tomorrow. So you have your yogurt, I have my smoothie. What happens next in your routine?
This is my favorite new habit. After I eat, I sit at my table with a pen and a small notebook. It is my gratitude journal.
A gratitude journal. Can you explain what the word gratitude means for our listeners?
Of course. Gratitude means feeling thankful or appreciative. So, in this journal, I take 5 minutes every morning to write down 3 things I am thankful for. It could be something big, like my family, or something small, like a really good cup of tea. It puts my mind in a happy place before I go to work.
That is a beautiful habit, Lisa. I really like that idea. My next step is a bit more active. After I finish my smoothie, I have to take Buster for a real walk. We usually walk around my neighborhood for about 20 minutes. It is nice to get some fresh air. While we walk, I usually listen to a technology podcast on my headphones.
That is a great way to learn something new while you exercise. Okay, so we both have fairly calm mornings. But Alex, let's think about other people. Our listeners have many different lifestyles. What about a busy parent? Their morning must look totally different.
Oh, absolutely. A parent's morning is usually not about them at all. It's about their kids. I have a sister with 3 young children. Her alarm goes off at 5:30 in the morning. She has to wake up the kids, make sure they brush their teeth, and help them find their shoes.
Finding lost shoes in the morning sounds very stressful.
It is. And then she has to make 3 different lunches to pack in their school bags, make them a quick breakfast, and drive them to the school bus stop. She told me she usually does not even get to drink her own coffee until 9 o'clock.
Wow, parents are superheroes. Now, what about someone who works from home? Since the pandemic, many people do not go to an office anymore.
That is true. Working from home changes the morning routine completely. You don't have a commute. A commute is the journey you take from your house to your workplace.
Without a commute, you can sleep much later. I have a friend who works from home. She says her morning routine is just rolling out of bed, putting on a nice shirt for video calls, but keeping her pajama pants on the bottom.
That is the dream, but it can also be dangerous. If you don't leave the house, sometimes the days blend together. It is still important to have a routine, even if you're just walking to your living room.
I agree. Another interesting schedule is the night shift. Think about a hospital nurse or a police officer who works all night. Their morning might actually be at 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
That is a great point. They wake up when the sun is going down. They might eat pancakes and eggs for dinner and then go to work. It shows that a morning routine is just the set of habits you do when you wake up, no matter what time the clock says.
Exactly. Now, Alex, let's imagine our listeners are traveling in an English-speaking country. They're rushing to work or school, and they need to buy breakfast quickly. Let's do a little acting scenario.
A role play. I'm ready. Where are we?
We are at a very busy, popular local bakery in the city. You are the man behind the counter, and I'm a customer who is running late for work.
Perfect. I will put on my invisible apron. Okay, let's go. Next in line, please. Hi there, good morning. What can I get for you today?
Good morning. I'm in a bit of a rush. Do you have any plain bagels left?
Let me check. Yes, we have 2 plain bagels left. Would you like that toasted with cream cheese?
Yes, please. Toasted with cream cheese. And can I also get a large English breakfast tea to go?
You got it. 1 plain bagel, toasted with cream cheese, and a large English breakfast tea. Do you need any milk or sugar in your tea?
Just a splash of cold milk, please. No sugar.
Okay, coming right up. Will that be for here or to go?
To go, please.
Great. That will be $6.50. Cash or card?
Card, please. Here you go.
Thank you. Here is your receipt. Your bagel and tea will be ready at the end of the counter in just a minute. Have a great day at work.
Thank you so much. You too.
And we are back. That was excellent, Lisa. You sounded like a true local in a rush.
Thank you. It is very common to buy breakfast on the go. That is a great phrase for our listeners. If you do something on the go, it means you do it while you are traveling or walking, not while you are sitting down at home.
Yes, and let's look at some other phrases from our little play. I asked, will that be for here or to go? This is a question you will hear in almost every coffee shop in America or England.
Right. For here means you want to sit at a table inside the bakery and eat on a real plate. To go means you want your food in a paper bag and your drink in a paper cup so you can leave with it.
It is a simple question, but it confuses a lot of beginners. Also, you asked for a splash of milk. That is a very natural way to say you only want a tiny little bit of milk.
I use that word all the time. A splash of milk, a splash of lemon juice. It is very useful. Okay, Alex, let's review some of the core vocabulary we use today to talk about our morning habits.
Good idea. We talked about hitting the snooze button. This is when you press the button on your alarm to make it stop ringing so you can sleep for 5 or 10 more minutes.
And we talked about being an early bird. An early bird is a person who loves to wake up early in the morning and feels very energetic. The opposite of that is a night owl, someone who loves to stay up late at night.
I am definitely an early bird. Buster makes sure of that. Another good phrase is to brew coffee. We do not usually say cook coffee, we say make coffee or brew coffee. Brewing is the process of hot water passing through the coffee beans.
We also used the phrase to get dressed. This simply means to put your clothes on for the day. And don't forget the word commute, the daily trip from your house to your job.
These are great words to practice. Now, before we finish today, I want to ask you about the weekend. Does your morning routine change on a Saturday?
Oh, completely. On Saturday, my special nature alarm is turned off. I sleep in until at least 9 o'clock. Sleeping in means choosing to stay in bed later than usual. Then I like to walk to the local farmer's market to buy fresh vegetables and bread. It is very slow and relaxing. What about you?
My weekends are actually more active than my weekdays. I still wake up early, but instead of sitting at my computer, I go to the park to play tennis with my friends. We play for 2 hours, and then we all go out to a diner to eat a massive breakfast together. We usually order eggs, bacon, pancakes, everything.
That sounds like a perfect Saturday. It is so important to change your routine on the weekend to give your brain a break.
I completely agree. Well, we have talked a lot about ourselves today. Now we want to turn the spotlight on our amazing listeners around the world.
Yes, we want to know how you start your day. Do you drink coffee or tea? Do you exercise? Do you have to get kids ready for school, or do you work from home?
Please scroll down and leave a comment below this episode. Try to write 3 or 4 sentences describing your morning routine in English. Try to use some of the new words we learned today, like snooze button, brew, or commute.
Writing in the comments is a fantastic way to practice your English writing skills. And Alex and I will be reading the comments and replying to as many as we can. We love seeing where you are from and how you live.
We really do. Thank you all so much for spending a part of your day with us. We hope this episode of Daily English Loop helped you feel more confident about using English in your everyday life.
Make sure you are subscribed so you do not miss our next episode. We are going to talk about navigating the supermarket and grocery shopping.
That will be a fun one. Until next time, keep practicing your English. Try not to hit the snooze button too many times tomorrow, and have a wonderful week.
Bye, everyone. See you next time.